Hey everybody, I'm Stuntman Mike here, and I'm coming at you live from Anchorage, Alaska. Um, this is Talking D&D with Stuntman Mike. Lots of little things to talk about today. Um, Feel free to go drop something down in the chat room. Move things around here for. Sorry, this is my first time streaming live on uh, on Twitch like this, just talking. If you have any questions or you want to bring something up, yeah, go ahead and put it in the chat. Um, Otherwise, yeah. You see up at the banner at the top, I'm raising money for Extra Life. Game date is actually going to be November 3rd. Through the 4th, noon to noon. So it's actually going to, because it's daylight savings, is going to be 25 hours long, which will be absolutely fun. I'm going to be taking the day off from work the next day, but I actually already have a full table for it. We're, for the entire time, going to be running the Waterdeep books, actually, starting with Waterdeep Dragon Heist. Um, and the day before, on November 2nd, the book Waterdeep Dungeon of the Mad Mage comes out to local game stores. So I will be picking that up and have less than 24 hours of preparation. But we'll see how far we get into Dragon Heist before we get into Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Um, but Here is, I'm gonna post something in the into the chat here. Um, a link to my Extra Life page, if considered. Just like I said, raising money. All proceeds go to sick and injured kids through the Children's Miracle Network Hospital. Um, and I will be streaming this on live on Twitch. I'll hoping, depends on network, but I'll be running it on my Twitch page. If more likely, if you're watching this, you're on my Twitch page, but that can be at twitch.tv/akstuntmanmike. I will be there. This is starting noon Alaska time, which will be 1 p.m. Pacific time, 4 p.m. on Eastern time. But yeah, I have 7 people that are going to be at this table, and I'm really looking forward to it. I have not run this adventure before. I've done plenty of reading of it, but have not, like I said, run it yet. Part of what I'm streaming today too is talking a little bit about a company. I've just recently joined the Discord server. They just started their Discord server today, which is the company Jetpack 7. They have a variety of books out right now. So far, through their website, you can get the books Gods and Goddesses, and then they have another one called Masters and Minions. That Gods and Goddesses, you can tell, has different deities, mostly from Earth cultures, actually. They have like Chernabog. What else do they have? Like Shiva, Ishtar. They have like a bunch of Native American deities as well, and I think that's pretty. I think that's pretty exciting, actually, to see in there. I actually have an NPC that I'm developing using the Black Knight Order, but they're it's a paladin order that worships Chernabog. We'll see, and that's for my home. That's going to be in my homebrew world that I haven't named yet. But yeah, there's going to be a very interesting paladin, hopefully, if the players run into him when I get that world started. And actually, right now too, the company Jetpack 7, they have a Kickstarter going right now that's almost done. I believe it has 3 more days. Let me check here. But it's called Legendary Dragons, and they have surpassed pretty much all of their goals. Um, yeah, they have 71 hours to go, and they had a $19,000 goal. They are at 70 over 71,000. They have broken lots of goals here, um, but I'm just putting this in the chat. By I'll put that in the chat right there. I don't have any of their books yet, but it's something I'm hoping to remedy soon because I really like the artwork in there. I think the artwork is very beautifully done. And lots of interesting ideas. Like so, for each deity that they have, they'll have stats for the deity itself, and all of them were CR 30, challenge rating 30 for those who don't know. And then they'll have a cleric order and a paladin order for each of them. So that'll be real fun. And like I said, I posted a link in the chat, and in the YouTube description I'll include a link in the description as well. But they just started the Discord server, so you get to talk with the creators. They're all very friendly. I'll name drop one right now, Sarah. She's been fun to talk to all day. So there's that. One of the last things I want to talk about, like I said, very, very short stream today, just kind of getting used to things. But the last thing I want to talk about is another product that I recently purchased, and I am loving it. And it's from Darksilver Forge. I got their Hand of the Zombie dice tray. I first saw it when during the Stream of Many Eyes stream, during the event, during the oh wow, now I'm like mind blanking on everything. The Jox Machina, and during that event, and I just knew I needed to have that dice tray. I needed a dice tray anyways, but here, this is kind of what it looks like right here. You can see, so I got a pleather, feel to it, but very solid. And I actually used it for the first time yesterday at my Monday night group, and worked wonderful. I had a few crits in there that I wasn't expecting, so that was very nice to have. The players didn't enjoy it as much because, well, who would want to get their GM to crit on them all the time? Yeah, very good rolling on it. It's nice to finally have a dice tray that I can use and rely upon. But like I said, so for Extra Life, for the Extra Fest event, I'll be running the Waterdeep books, like Waterdeep Dragon Heist. And for those who don't know what Waterdeep Dragon Heist is, it's the new campaign book that came out in September, and it's really fun. It's for levels 1 through 5. It takes place in the city of Waterdeep, so a very big urban setting, and it's a dragon heist. Now you're not trying to steal a dragon, that would be great, but because a dragon is the currency for Waterdeep, that is the term for a gold piece for the local currency, and you have to try to find a very, very big stash of it and try to keep it away from villains. What's interesting about this, it doesn't have a very big replayability in that the season that the game takes place in determines the villain. I'm not going to say what season my extra life session will be having, because just in case any of my players decide to watch this, I don't want them to know just yet. But you can there's, like I said, a variety of villains, like Jaraxel. He's a crime lord pirate essentially, but he's a drow, which is a dark elf. There's the Xanathar, who is a beholder crime lord, and they can take place fall, winter, summer, and spring, and just depending on what season it goes in, you um, get to fight a different villain. Now another the rest of the book, half of the book, is actually a guide to Waterdeep itself, so that you can know how to like run an urban setting. But it has a lot of good information about Waterdeep, like the culture, different landmarks, like the giant statues that sometimes come to life to defend the city. So it'll be a very interesting session when it comes to extra life, because yeah, we'll see how far we can make it in 25 hours. Um, well, that's about it that I have today. Thanks for bearing with me here. Like I said, you can follow me on Twitter. I do have a Twitter account, AK Stuntman Mike, and I've also posted a link to my Extra Life page, which you can, if just in case, you can go to the extra-life.org and look up Stuntman Mike. I'll provide a link in the description for the YouTube channel. But yeah, thanks for listening, thanks for watching, and I will definitely catch you later. Thank you.